All right. Daily money. Daily money. So like I said, last time I was talking about, mind. How the mind has to be ready and accepting and willing and desiring and attracting daily money. That's probably first. I think it would be first because you can employ all of the tools and tips that I use with clients, coaching, um, podcasting, and all of that to make daily money. You can know these things, but if your mind is not accepting of it, of the money that you claim you desire, then it's not gonna work. So that would be the first thing. Get that mind together. And all 2022, I'm talking mind and healing as it relates to money. We went real heavy, real hard on money tips, money goals in previous years, and we still will because I love talking about it. But I want to double down on how we are sabotaging our money because we should be getting closer and closer to our goals, if not hitting them. And if you're still just consuming information and you're not finding that you're making a lot of actionable progress, then it's something else. But another way that, and this way is more tangible, that I ensure that I make daily money or help with the process of making daily money or open myself up to constantly make money in different areas is a product. My product in particular with coaching and consulting are books. It's books. And somebody's cutting grass outside, so don't judge me. Books. Why books? Your product may be different, but for me, I'm gonna talk from the standpoint of having a book, especially if you're a coach or a consultant. The first big thing that I saw with, and like I said, you might want to write some notes. The first big thing that I saw with books and being able to go into different rooms is that I didn't actually have to be in the room to make an impact. So I saw my books. Somebody said that's what I'm struggling with. Tell me exactly what you're struggling with. I saw my books transcend borders, international boundaries, like people in Europe were buying my books. So these are places that while I'm home, I'm not there. And it allows me to make money all over in different places. Some of my books are also carried in Walmart, on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Kindle. So think about it. There is access for people all over the world to purchase when they're in different time zones. I might be sleeping, I might be eating, and people can purchase my books and have and will purchase books in order to learn something. Some people might just come across it and be like, oh, this is what I'm working on in my life, or this is what I need more information on about a book. Somebody, figuring out the product. I can help you with that. Somebody might, be on listening to my podcast or on my social media page and say, I really want more information on this, or I want to, get a book. I want to get a book to see exactly where she's coming from before making the next leap to join her individual coaching. And they can make that purchase without me even being present. And so you can see how that can create daily money. Like I'll go on my reports for people who purchase my books, not off my website. And especially if you're not, my website is also a place where people can go join membership groups. And we'll talk about that as well. Not today, but join individual coaching. Like there's all of these things that we're going to process through, but they can also purchase books. Something else that opens up a whole new portal for purchasing of tangible products is virtual products, like products that allow it to drop to people's phones and tablets and computers immediately. And so somebody can say, oh, I really want to read that book. Like, while I'm on here right now, you might be like, oh, I really want to read that book. You can go to my website. I don't know if that's my grass cutter or the neighbor's grass cutter. We'll know in a second, because if it's mine here, I'm not going to do. I'm not answering. I'm busy. But they can go and download the book immediately. Immediately. It reduces a lot of work for me hiring people to ship everything. So there's a lot of potential in having a product that you can ship out or your team can ship out, and or having a product that people can go and download now. All of my books are available in ebook format and audiobook format. I noticed with myself, at first I was still a very tangible book reader, but now with movements and working out and life, I consume a lot more audiobooks. So I was like, and I'll give you a tip, I'm going to start pushing my audiobooks to the forefront more, because I'm realizing you can listen to an audiobook in the gym. You can listen to your audiobooks while walking. I do. Not mine, I already know them. But people who I'm learning something new. And so it allows, once again, potential for people to access you, learn more about you, learn more about what you offer, get something that they're learning and progressing and processing through. And many times you do not have to be available. And it opens up a possibility for you to make daily money. There's all kind of different things for books and products. So you can think about products where you can do drop shipping. You can do third-party vendors. Well, they'll print your stuff or make your stuff and ship it out for you. They'll process, like you'll link your orders to them. You can have it where you get your product and then ship it to another vendor, or I don't know if I'm saying vendor would be the thing, but you ship it to another person or another company, and then they'll do all of the work of processing. You link your system to theirs. They'll process your orders and ship them out. It can be very easy, or I still ship a lot of like if you buy paperback books on my website, I still sign them and ship them out until they're gone. I've decided that in 2022 too. You're gonna have to go. I was like, once these are gone, that's it. But that's a personal decision, because I've been doing this for years. And so, that's a way that you can make daily money. That's a way you can open up having some sort of product that you can offer. And like I'm saying, all products don't, as we move into a very virtual society, all products don't have to be tangible, because a lot of times people are moving. They want something that's on their phone. They want something that's on their tablet. They can drop to their TV. They can listen to while they're doing something else. Podcasts are still really important. People are really moving into audiobooks. You can listen. I was driving to go have a lunch with a friend that lives in a different city. She's still in the same state, but a different city. And I chose, instead of listening to music the entire way, to listen to an audiobook there and coming back. And I mean, sometimes I'm really intrigued by these things and webinars and everything else. I have to be careful if it's a visual one and I can see it, because I'm constantly, sneaking peeks while I'm driving. But I definitely listen to them and allow my car, as an older mentor of mine said, to be my classroom. Because some of us spend so much time in a car. So think about your habits. Then think about if you are similar to your avatar, your consumer avatar. And what I mean by that, if you're not sure, you really should join the membership group. But let's say your consumer avatar is similar to you. My consumer avatar is similar to me, meaning they are women within a certain age group, very close to mine, who, have families, aspire to have families, but want to change the financial legacy of their families, of their lives, and want to make more money. These women desire to go to their highest and biggest level. Yes, inside the membership group, actually. Somebody asked, will this be saved inside of the membership group? And so you can always DM me if you have questions. Sorry, I interrupted the podcast. But these women aspire to go higher and be different and live a bigger life, which is something that I'm constantly pursuing. So when I realized that, I have shifted in my own life to listening to more audiobooks, and I'm realizing people around me, clients and people are talking about audios and things like that, then I go, okay, let's see how we can shift the business so that we can accommodate where, and not a new customer all the time, but where our customers are moving to. And so, having products that are that malleable too, to where, you can make a new design and attract new customers. You can, or your customers to buy some more, or you can change from being paperback to ebook and audio. Like, you want a product that can be malleable, but first get you a product that is desired in the market, because it really opens up, and desired in a market where it can be sold on, some people say monopolize it to your platform, because if you only sell it on your platform, it's limited and people have to buy it from you, which allows you to make more money. That's fine. But all of that to say, one of the major ways, and this was one of my first ways to make daily money, and it opened up all kind of possibilities. It was featured. In essence, it got me my first radio segment when I used to be on iHeartRadio. People were doing write-ups of me for 21 Day Word Revolution. It was my first book. We went really hard, or I went really hard, because I was my whole marketing team in the beginning. I got offers to do blogs, and just all kind of stuff as a result of having that product, having that book. And it is still, to this day, the top seller in my book marketplace. Like, I have other things now, but as far as books, 21 Day Word Revolution, like, if I'm not pushing it, it's still one of the top sellers. So you can have a product that can transcend time and transcend your schedule. You can be sleeping and making money off of it. So get a product and, watch your life and your money change.